Hey guys, welcome back to another video where I take a look at keyboards and what kind of keyboards I use with my Ally. This is the keyboard I use. I love this one. We're going to talk about this in a second. One smart keyboard you can use is this one. I've seen this one from other brands. This one is called Delta Co, and I think it's a small Swedish brand. I don't know, but this keyboard that comes with a case, it's super portable. You unfold it like this, and now you have a full keyboard. It's a Bluetooth keyboard, so this is awesome to bring with you in the bag. It's that big, but it's super cool because you can fold it like this, and it's kind of solid. It's metal. The downside with this one is that I don't like typing on this one. The keys are too narrow, and it's a bit like a bad laptop keyboard, but it does its job since it's so portable and it's easy to bring with you wherever you go. I've used this for the Steam Deck for a year plus, and now I'm using it for the Ally if I need to have sort of like a slim setup, like a cafe or something. What I use at home and at work when I bring my Ally with me is this one. This is the they're called Cherry Xtrfy now. Cherry Xtrfy K5 Compact. And this is a custom one that was built for me to match the colors of the Ally. And it matches the Ally pretty good, pretty cool. If you match up the LED of the Ally, it matches this perfectly. You can change this one, sort of like the frame, to a transparent one or black one or white one or whatever. Or you could even use it like this without a frame. And it looks pretty cool. This one is made of plastic. The case and everything is transparent plastic on this one. You can customize this to whatever you want it to look like. And I'm going to show you some pictures of their configurator here so you can see how you customize this one. The difference in weight from, for instance, this amazingly nice, glorious GMMK2. I love this one. I use this at work. And this one has got, I think it's glorious Panda switches, which makes this sound really nice. In this one, I got the Cherry Silver switches, and it's a really good keyboard to play on. The difference, however, with this one and that one is that this has got some of the brightest LEDs I've seen. And that is because of a technology Cherry Xtrfy is using. It's called the strip LEDs. And strip LEDs is basically like one of these LED strips that I've got running here, like the Elgato LED wires, like Philips Hue wires. So this one has got sort of like, they explained it to me, it's like a wire of LEDs going here. This one, I think this one has got south-facing LED. That means the LEDs are in the bottom of the keys, one LED per key. And I'm going to show you the difference in brightness here. Let's take a look at this. I'm not sure you see the LEDs there. They're not the brightest. So the LEDs here are kind of difficult to see when you use it. Might be nice if you don't like the RGB, but if you want crazy RGB, you need something like this. These are insane. And there's also a mode between USB 2 and USB 3 because I assume that USB 3 delivers more power. So when you put this in USB 3 mode, you get this kind of brightness. And this is amazing. It's got the same sort of RGB looks as other keyboards. Nothing too much different there, but I love the brightness of the LEDs because of the LED strips. So that's a different one. And I think that Cherry Xtrfy was the first that did the LED strips. The thing why I like this one, if you compare it to other small keyboards, is that this is I think it's 65% or 60. If I compare this to my Ducky Mecha Mini, I think it's called Mecha Mini, that doesn't have any arrow keys. It's kind of like that short. This one has got the arrow keys. And it also is kind of light, so it's easy to bring with you in the bag. It's not the smallest keyboard, but I'd rather have a real functioning keyboard with me than this one, because typing on this one is terrible. This one, it's absolutely perfect. Don't get me wrong, this glorious keyboard is absolutely fantastic, but it's metal. So this has got some heft to it. It will be very heavy to bring with you when you're out traveling, etc. And I don't like the LEDs on this one. I would like to have more LEDs, more brightness, more gaming, more coolness. This stays at work right now. Size-wise, they're about the same. The Glorious is a bit bigger and more hefty, more weight. This one is lighter, but still a very solid keyboard. Very nice switches. You can get whatever switches you want for this one. I'll show you the configurator in a bit. When we're talking about mice, here we have the Model O Pro from Glorious, and this is 55 grams. This mouse is so light, and the first time you grab a mouse that's this light, you get mind blown. It's a very nice mouse, but what I'm using in my Ally bag is this. This is the M4 wireless from Cherry Xtrfy as well. This is wireless with a dongle to make sure that you don't have any Bluetooth lag or anything like that. It's got hours of charge when you charge it, and it's got holes all over it to make sure that it's lighter. You also have 2 screws on the bottom here where you can set weights inside of this to make sort of like weight distribution fit you better. It's also got lizard skin, it's sort of like a rubber material that gives you a better grip. This one I really like. It's got bright LEDs. It's about 70 grams. It's still a very light mouse. It's kind of tricky to talk about features when it comes to mice. A few of the features are 75 hours battery time. It's got KGM 8.0 switches, you know, makes it last for like 80 million presses or something. You get 2 back plates here, or back pieces, for different sizes. You can exchange these very easy. If you're a real mouse nerd, it's got the PixArt 3370 sensor in it, and you can adjust stuff like CPI, RGB, polling frequency, lift distance, and bounce back and stuff, all sorts of things if you're a pro gamer. The Cherry Xtrfy stuff were made for esports in mind, and Cherry Xtrfy supports many of the very good esports athletes out there. Cherry Xtrfy used to be Xtrfy before, and Cherry before, and Cherry, you know Cherry, they make awesome switches, Cherry Reds, etc. And now they're together making awesome stuff. I'm stoked for their future. Whenever I use the Ally at home or at work, I use this one, and I enjoy them immensely. You can change the lizard skin and what do you call them? The slides, the slide pads, the slitters, the things below here, the skids. I don't know what you call them. You can change those as well. Cherry Xtrfy has got a very nice configurator that I've been showing pictures from here. And go to their webpage if you want to check it out, and check out their stuff because it's really good. If you're going for like metal bass, etc., it might not be for you, but if you're going for a metal bass and heavy stuff, it's probably for stuff you're going to use at home. It will also be much more expensive. This stuff, it's affordable and very useful. So my tip is go check out Cherry Xtrfy, and you have all the links below in the information box. That was all for today. If you have any questions, post them below, and until next time, stay safe, stay gold. See ya. Bye.